Mr. Speaker, in Saskatoon, winter temperatures often hit minus 30 degrees, so families need vehicles that actually work in the winter. But this Prime Minister, backed by his radical Environment Minister, is doubling down on Justin Trudeau's plan to ban gas-powered cars and force Canadians to buy expensive EVs that don't stand up to the cold. His plan will hike car prices by $20,000 and leave families stranded. It's out of touch, it's unaffordable, and it's anti-choice. Will the Prime Minister stop punishing Canadians for living in a cold country and repeal his unscientific, job-killing electric vehicle mandate now?
The Honourable Minister of Artificial Intelligence
Mr. Speaker,
and Digital
we're in a trade war launched by the U.S. As we know, the auto sector is already under attack. Let's hope that my colleagues join us in not attacking the auto sector, but in supporting jobs across the auto sector in all forms and making sure that our communities remain strong in that industry. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Honourable Member for Saskatoon West.
That's exactly what this government is doing. It's attacking the auto sector. Our supposedly elbows-up Prime Minister promised to get tough with the U.S., but these unjustified tariffs will kill 50,000 Canadian auto sector jobs. And while he's bungling the trade talks, his self-imposed ban on gas-powered cars will gut another 40,000 jobs. The combination of these two failures will be disastrous for our auto industry. That's 90,000 jobs gone. Poof. Will the Prime Minister admit his failures are killing our auto sector and instead finally stand up for 90,000 Canadian jobs?
The Honourable Government House Leader.
Mr. Speaker, this line of questioning is somewhat absurd. Whether you want to get on a skidoo, whether you want to get on an all-terrain vehicle, whether you want to gas up your F-150, whether the plumber wants to take the truck to work, that is that person's choice in this country. There is no ban on gas-powered vehicles. This is completely conjured up fake showmanship from the Conservatives. Unbelievable. There is an auto sector in Canada. We're going to stand up for the people in it. We're going to protect it, and we're going to give consumers choice.
The Honourable Member for Edmonton Manning.
Mr. Speaker, an Access poll says 2/3 of Canadians disagree with the disastrous Liberal plan for the ban of sale of new gas-powered vehicles by 2035. The EV mandate will eliminate 38,000 jobs and cost $138.7 billion. U.S. tariffs could mean 1,000 more jobs lost. Prices will go up by $20,000 per vehicle. Canadian jobs will vanish. When will the Liberals repeal their EV mandate?
The Honourable Government House Leader.
Mr. Speaker, I'm having trouble understanding the actual line of questioning from the opposition. They're trying to imply.
Again, yeah. I couldn't hear. Yeah. I couldn't hear, and it's important that I be able to hear the conversation. The Honourable Government House Leader from the top, if you wish.
Mr. Speaker, I know that Member of Parliament. He knows there's no ban on gas-powered vehicles. He knows. Look, I'll invite him to the riding. We'll go out on a skidoo ride when the winter comes. The fact is that Canadians have choice. We'll continue to have choice. In the meantime, we're going to power a new industry, putting Canadian auto workers, unifor workers, unionized men and women to work building all kinds of vehicles.
For Edmonton, Griesbach.
I believe it's on the website. Now, it's not a surprise to Albertans that Liberals think gas and diesel are pure evil. Why else would they be sticking with Justin Trudeau's EV mandates? EV sales are sagging. Auto manufacturers are dead set against these mandates. Mr. Speaker, this Liberal idea is a real clunker. And it's an affront to free choice. So, will the Prime Minister reverse this reckless policy and let Canadians buy the vehicles they actually want to buy?
Hear, hear. The Honourable Government House Leader.
You know, Mr. Speaker, when I go down to the street corner near my house, they have this thing called a pump. The pump offers various choices of grades of gasoline, and for the honourable member's benefit, there's a yellow one that that says diesel. So if you happen to have a diesel engine, you stick the pump into that one, into your vehicle, and you know what? You have a choice. You run your diesel truck or you run your diesel car. That's all good, Mr. Speaker. Canadians have the choice. Let's drive on.
The Honourable Member for Kitchener South, Hespeler.
Mr. Speaker, contrary to that member's remarks, I'm reading Canada's Electric Vehicle Availability Standard regulated targets for zero-emission vehicles on my phone right now. It's on their website. They are regulating this. They are mandating this while Canadians are not choosing to buy EVs. EV sales are down 45% in our country right now. And that's okay. Living in a liberal democracy means different people make different choices for their families based on their different needs as they see fit. Why won't the Liberals respect the right of Canadians to choose the vehicle that serves their family best?
Hey. Minister of the Environment and Climate Change.
I have a question for the Conservatives. Why in this moment, when we are facing unjustified tariffs from the United States, are they talking down a climate competitive industry that's right here in our country? In fact, globally, if they looked at the reports, including the International Energy Agency's reports, global rates for the purchase of EVs are going up. So this is a growing sector. I hope that they will support it, because we do.
The Honourable Member for Chicoutimi-Le-Fjord. Mr. Speaker, yesterday the Bloc and Liberals voted against our motion to repeal the ban on gas-powered vehicles. They want to force their lifestyle on everyone without being aware of the reality. This ban would directly penalise regions like mine and many others. In the Saguenay, it's cold. There's not much public transportation compared to major cities. We need our gas-powered vehicles. Why does the Prime Minister want to dictate Canadians what kind of vehicle they have to buy? The Honourable Government House Leader. Mr. Speaker, I recognize my honourable colleague. He was a coach of a hockey team in the Saguenay, not as good as the one in my riding, but I think he's breathed in the air of a Zamboni. And a Zamboni, there are gas-powered ones, and there are natural gas-powered ones, and there are electric Zambonis. There's a choice of Zambonis, and consumers need to have a choice too, Mr. Speaker. It'll work well for everyone. The Honourable Member for Chicoutimi-Le-Fjord. Do you know that the average price of a new car is already $66,000? The Liberal mandate to tax gas-powered cars will increase the price by $20,000. Saguenay residents need the freedom to choose the vehicle that meets their needs at an affordable price, and they can't be forced to drive an EV. We need our gas-powered pickup trucks to go into the woods and work, and we want to be sure we can get home at night. Will the Liberals and the Bloc keep undermining our regions? The Honourable Government House Leader. Not only, Mr. Speaker, will we not undermine our regions, we will build our regions. We will build regions like Bécancour, where the auto industry has now expanded and we're electrifying transportation.
Colleagues across the way, there's a guy in Queen's Park. His name is Doug Ford. He supports electric vehicles. He supports an automobile industry in Ontario and across Canada. I suggest maybe they give Doug Ford a call, see what he thinks about EVs.